Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop.
Good morning all. How are we doing? Hope we're all doing well in Zoom, guys. Hope everyone is good. Hope we're all good on YouTube chat. How are we doing, chat? Hope everyone is well. Let me see how all systems go. You know the drill. And yeah, let's get it. New day, hopefully new opportunity. That is always the goal here. A bit of interesting price action overnight here. Definitely stuck in a bit of a range. But hey, you know what they say, the bigger the range, the bigger the breakout. So hopefully we get something like that, and we'll have a look at it. But yeah, I like GJ long, but it's acting funny. We need to be careful here. We'll do the analysis and go through it. Let a few more people join up. Check the news in the meantime. Clean day today, as far as I remember. Yeah, we have a bit of USD news, unemployment claims later on today, and that's about it. CAD, Gbp, but all at the same time. Today's OPEC meeting, so be careful everyone trading oil. Just make sure there's no random movements, and yeah, just be cautious about holding positions too long on oil in case some sort of random information comes out and sends your trade either to full TP or past it, or either the opposite way, which is not exactly what you want. But otherwise, clean day for London session here. There's only one piece of information that I saw posted on Twitter actually, which was this news came out here. Bank of Japan offers to buy 60 billion yen today. I don't know how much I can rely. I've tried to find any supporting articles on this, but I have not found any supporting articles on this. So, you know, it's there in the back of my mind, you know, that this could happen anytime today. But again, I couldn't find any supporting articles. Whether my news source on what's this called, on Twitter is good enough that this is information that they probably don't want you to know, so that you get messed up end of month. Who knows? But yeah, end of month here, we don't know what the market will do. We don't know if traders are going to have an end of month sell-off, or if this has already been pricing in kind of the end of month and they're going to wait to reposition themselves going into December. So we will see. We will see exactly what happens today. We have to just wait for our potential setups and trade accordingly. So let's go ahead and do the analysis here. Start off on the daily time frame. As we can see here, daily time frame has opened no top wick here. I want to make sure that is consistent because that's a big piece of information here, that we're opening no top wick. We do have a nipple wick on other brokers. Let me check my actual broker feed and see. I need to turn off the trade history though, because otherwise if I switch to a daily time frame, it looks like a complete mess. Let's see. Okay, so on my actual broker, I have no top wick on this current daily candle here. Yeah, so we're working on no top wick here. We're working on no top wick on this current daily candle, which is important information here. Reason being it's important information is because at any time this can flip and make a top wick. Even though we have it on this broker, on my broker, it's showing no top wick here. But that doesn't mean buy. It doesn't mean buy. You know, this daily time frame doesn't have to make a top wick, but it's highly likely to at some point during the day. That doesn't mean that during the day we can't find positions, right, before it makes a top wick. So obviously we're more bearish than bullish here. Previous daily close bearish here. We're sitting on top of this support from back here, moving towards the 4-hour time frame here. Gonna bring back drawings. This is key, this 4-hour candle close. For buys today to make more sense, what I would have liked to see is I would have liked to see this 4-hour candle close back above the range. So make that clear. Look at this 4-hour candle. Look at the chart naked here. If that 4-hour candle closed back inside the range, you can expect price to continue up. At the moment, what are we doing? We're just ranging like this, right? Not ranging, sorry, we're slowly trickling down. We do have a 4-hour support down here, which is really close to, you know, where our target is kind of already met, to be honest, with this wick here. And potential wick fill if we break this 4-hour low here. You know, obviously this trade is pretty clear on a 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it's more clear on a 4-hour time frame than it is on any other time frame here. And when we go on lower time frames, you'll see how messy it starts to become. So it's quite a tough spot to be honest here. I mean, you could just base this off a 4-hour time frame, but you know, it's just not, since we're just tap support right here. It's hard, right? Because especially this candle that's come back down to the bottom of the range. So let me show you what's going on lower time frames. In the meantime, let me make sure I have everything marked up. So we have 15 here. We have a 4-hour support we need to worry about right here. So we're going to mark this as a 4-hour support just so we know where we are. Right, 4-hour support like that. Yeah, so moving down to the 1-hour time frame here. 1 hour is created resistance. We do have a 1-hour support here as well. And every time frame you go down in this situation today, there's going to be a support lower, 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 till we basically get below 500. And then once we get below 500, you have all of this support down here and all of this stuff. So yeah, we need to be cautious. What I'd rather see, to be honest, what would be nice today is to see if price could pop up a little bit higher here. I wonder if I could sell through these wicks with volume. It's so many wicks, that's my problem. If it was like 2 or 3, it's okay, but you know, the range is not too bad here. If you were to look at these wicks, it's like a 13, 14, and then down to the 4-hour support is like a 22 pip range here. And maybe base the trade on a 1-hour time frame for the wick fill, you know. That could be an option here, you know, that could be an option. It's something I'm populating, but we need more price action to develop here. At the moment, this is more bearish posture than bullish. I would say for buys to make sense, you probably need a 1-hour candle. Not even a 1-hour candle, just leaving this structure. You probably need it closing back inside this range. This is a very heavy range here, and we want to be careful buying back into that range. You know, but if we just range all here and London gives a breakout with volume, you could probably be quick here. But what I think might happen today, and the chance for this to happen is, which I would like to see, is if price could pull back up to the top of the range, possibly give us a fake out, close back inside the range, and I can sell down. And possibly that fake out, what would be perfect here is this is what everyone would do. Everyone would try buy as this came outside of the range here, right? Because they don't understand higher time frame. They'll try buy, price would go make a top wick, roll over, close back inside the range, and then I can sell the crap out of this down and then hopefully get a bigger move, something like that. That would be a setup I'm really interested in. If we start creating support above the range, I might have to try it towards the upside using momentum here. But realistically, I want to be above this 950. The reason why I want to be above this 950 is this is also the 1-hour zone, right? So buying into a 1-hour zone like this is really dangerous here. We have all these wicks, but this 1-hour zone here, you know, we can see it on the chart here. We'll bring my drawings. This whole zone here is tough, man. You can get a lot of this from this zone, but once you start closing back above, which is realistically 187, you should have pretty easy buys. Look, every time we close above 187, we push, close above, we push to here, close above, we push to the next zone, we respect it, we reach at least 225. So that gives you 22 pip range here from 85 to 225. It gives you 22 pip range. So you know, it's something that you can play with here at least, right? So this is the ideas I'm populating. At the moment, we're in a very tough spot here in the market, in a very tough spot on GJ here, and who knows if this news is gonna actually come to fruition or not. Just have to keep it in the back of our mind and be very aggressive on every candle open. That's how I'm gonna play the trade. If I get in a trade, I'm gonna make sure that every single candle open, I'm ready to press that button to close if I see some random candle come out. If I'm in buys. If I'm in sells, then I'm happy, right? If we're in sells today, then I'm happy. Let that candle come because that'll be a fun move, man. Otherwise, we need to just be cautious here. As we can see, it's just ranging at the moment, bouncing off the lows, rejecting off the highs, which would further, you know, make me more excited if we were to get one more fake out from the upside here. You know, otherwise, yeah, it's kind of just a game of waiting. We're ranging. This is a very messy range. You have it, you know, you have to be pretty hard to trade inside of here, you know, unless you're at the top. If you're at the top, could argue sells here. That's not too difficult to sell from the top. Just rip sell, run a small stop loss, and then try get to the bottom. That's definitely an option. You get that fake out, which will make the top wick. That's pretty juicy, to be honest. You know, I would like that, you know, because that would give you like a liquidity grab outside of the range. And then if you come back inside the range, you get the option back to the bottom here, which would be easy. If we start creating support above this range here, that's possibly when the only time I can look for buys here. And the reason being why I'm not so excited for buys at the moment is because of how weak this 4-hour candle closed. It closed very weak. We're not breaking the high. We're not breaking the low. So until we realistically break the highs, which is about, you know, coming in 884 here. So if I go and look at what 884 is, yeah, till we start breaking above these highs here, that's where buys make more sense. But by the time you break the highs, where are you buying into? All of this resistance up here, this whole zone here. But once you clear about this 187, you don't really need to worry about this because you look at it on a 30-minute here, very clean zone. But buying into this, knowing what it is on higher time frame, can be very tough. So kind of a wait and see type game at the moment. Before we can make any decisions here. But that's basically GJ. Why is that intervention equal melt? Yeah, because they'll buy the yen, temporarily makes the yen stronger. Let's go have a look at gold, right? So gold ended up forming a range, which you can expect. after such a heavy push we've had. Been blessed with quite a heavy push here. Unemployment claims today. I wonder if unemployment claims is going to be enough to break us out of the range here, which would be interesting. Obviously above 2050 here, simple trade. You will trade it exactly what happened. Look, doesn't this look very similar here? Spike up, dip down to the bottom, continue, spike up, dip down to the bottom, range, and then continue. So if we get that move above 2050 today, in New York, I would only take this in New York, you have a pretty easy shot to 2055 here. 50 pip move I think is achievable, and then of course the big boy target at 2060 here. Where's all-time high? Let's go and mark all-time high so we can see. I think it's 2069 almost. Yeah, that's the one, 2067. Yeah, I remember I was here at the charts when this move was happened. This was because of the war between Russia and Ukraine. I was here on the charts, and we were trading gold. Very, very clean moves. Pretty easy. Just close your eyes and press buy. And we were like, oh, it should reach 2069. 2060, we wanted 69, man. We wanted 69, but let's just mark this as all-time high. All-time high, ATH. And yeah, let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. So analysis for gold today, we're in a range. You know, daily time frame here did end up closing weak, bullish here. Showing some signs of weakness, but we've seen this in the past, right? We've seen it close weak, bullish, back down here, and still managed to continue, right? Whether we see like this type of stuff here, whether we see this day cool off, and then next month we see the continuation, because remember it's December, end of the month. I don't know if people are going to, layer positions on at the end of the month, or they maybe use this next pump as exit liquidity. We'll have to see what ends up happening, but obviously it's pretty simple. We're inside of a range, trading inside of a range right now, and yeah, analysis plays is inside a range, not the best place to trade. We do have a support down here. You're probably looking, this is even tough to buy above here, man. 14 pip range. You know, you do have a range above here for potential buys, I would say. Trading inside this range, if this does roll over and create resistance, you could look down to sell down to the bottom. If we respect 2045 here and this rejects, yeah, if you're gonna play the range, maybe if this creates resistance with 4 hour breaking the lows, yeah, 4 hours bearish here. We just retested 4 hour high. 1 hour candle will be interesting. Yeah, I think if this 15-minute can create a nice resistance here, you probably have an option to sell. You probably have an option to sell in this mid-range. From this mid-range down to the bottom of the range here, 10 pips only though. But probably you get less because this will close a little bit stronger. You want it to close a little bit stronger. You get 9 pips here. Can run a 13 pip stop and look for continuation down. More of a riskier trade, because by the time that happens, the 1 hour would have closed bullish and you'll go against that. So I think it's a little bit early. Possibly not really viable to trade within this range until you have more clear price action. Selling below here, the lows, not really enough range. 9 pips, you can try the 9 pips down here. But again, more inconsistent than consistent inside of this range. So in this scenario, I just like to see a little bit more price action. And then I can make decisions, more better decisions. As you see price form, as you see price respect different zones, it can give you more confidence into looking for a particular direction here. But obviously New York would be more viable here to get the breakouts. Breakouts, I'd only be looking at New York. For now, you know, just kind of wait and see what this does here. You know, if it creates resistance, you need to be very careful that the next 1 hour, if you take the sell, that's not just the bottom wick for the next 1 hour to come and tap higher in the range. Obviously resistance up here from the top of the range at 2046, that's a lot easier to sell because we're at the top of the range, especially if you see change of structure like that. That's the setup I like to look for if I'm playing inside of a range. Kind of comes up, tests the top of the range, everyone tries to sell early, too early to sell, comes back and then changes structure. That's the one that will give you the nice push here. So yeah, we'll see what happens, right? And we'll see what GJ also decides to do here. It's slowly making its way towards the downside here. Too many rejections here. It's becoming a very tough zone, you know. And yeah, that's basically it for the analysis. So hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Do you trade New York session? Yes, I do. But if I take my main session is London session, so I focus mainly on London session. Hope you guys had some losses today. Have fun. Thank you very much. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jasjeet, man. Hope you're well. Wish you the best. What broker is good for metals and currency? You have to decide. Depends where you live, though. Morning, Alexis. Morning, guys. Hope everyone is good. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, as always, you know the drill. Almost 400 of us in here. 68 likes. If we can get the likes to at least 150, you guys know the YouTube business. Hate to say it, but part of the game. If we could do the YouTube business, would appreciate it. Just simple to press that button and yeah, and to get the likes up. How much to join your group? $1.8 per day. I guarantee you cannot find that much value for $1.8. If you really love coffee so much, then probably coffee is gonna give you more value than that if you're like an absolute coffee lover. But I'm sure you can find a lot. So yeah, $1.8 a day, $55 a month. Cancel anytime, all the information on the website. I'll not sit here and chill it. You can go and check it here. I'll post the link for you. Watch the video. The video explains everything. I made this video. It explains everything. Shows you what's inside the group, what you get access to, all of the content, all of the everything. Think about joining. You just watch that video. And today's the last day, and then I'll close it up. What's your plan on the news today? OPEC, JMMC. OPEC is oil producing country, so it's mainly oil that's going to be affected here. So if I was an oil trader, I would be very just cautious in case some, just keep an eye on financial juice. I like to use financial juice, just keep an eye on if any speeches are being made. And yeah, we have this Bank of Japan, we need to look at more data. He said that it will take some time to scrap negative rates. So he's just saying before we go into positive rates, will take some time. But surprised not to see the market's been so messed up from, if you remember in the beginning of last month, guys, when we got completely stuck in this interventions. Market got so messed up, now they don't give a crap what Bank of Japan says. Now with the knowledge you can buy many coffees. Yeah, that's true as well. No, I'm proud. I think it's a lot of value for what you get, and yeah. Got a question, bro. Lately I just felt drained. I ran a business outside of training and just trade in my free time, but lately I have just no energy to do anything, although I still push hard every day. Have you ever been in this place, and how do you get out of that mindset? It's a great question, man. And I don't think I get out of that place, to be honest. And it's a new norm, right? It's a new norm, and it's something you have to get used to. And it's the thing is, and this is what I learned from my fitness journey, is at some point your body can physically give up. Like at some point, no matter how hard you push your mind, your body can no longer push harder. Whether you're starved, tired, your body has limits. Whereas your mind is a mindset, doesn't have as much limits as your body. So if you adjust your thinking and just get through the stage, the next time you do it, it's going to be easier because you've had to push yourself this hard. But the number one thing that I was told by a very successful individual, I would say almost billionaire, he told me, no one is handing awards for you burning out. No one gives a shit if you burn out, right? You're not owed anything. You don't deserve anything, nothing. So, many people fall into the trap of going hard, working so hard. And then at the end of it, they sit there and they're like, oh, I'm so done. But they're not getting any reward. And they sit there and feel sorry for themselves. Like, why? I deserve so much more. I worked so hard. But no one's going to give you that. So you have to play the fine balance of not pushing yourself to where you burn out, because burnout is not being productive, right? So you have to push yourself hard enough and do difficult tasks in your life to make sure you have the capacity to be able to do a lot more. But at the same point, don't push yourself over the board where you're being anti-productive and feel like you're owed something at the end of it, because you're not owed anything. It's you versus you. No one cares about you. No one wants to help you in anything. No one wants to, it's you who has to guide your own path, right? You can't complain. Although there are people around who wants to support you, I agree with that. And I'm a person who always wants to support people who are looking to improve and give people opportunities, because I think it's fair and I think people have talent. But at the end of the day, you know, to get through the stage, a good thing is, man, which I probably should take, you know, is depends what type of person you are. If you can take a day off or 2 days off just to reset and come in fresher, is better. And people say, yeah, take a day off. But for me, if I take a day off, you know, and I'm doing a difficult task and that task is not done, and I take a day off to, only in my day off, I'm going to be thinking of that task. I'm going to be thinking, how can I have solved that? How can I have fixed that? What's the next step I can do for that? And that's just the reality. So what you can do is you can just look to try, and there'll be no balance. There's no such thing as balance, I feel. But it's kind of going to be a mindset saying you have to push through these hard times to see the brighter times, right? And, you know, put times in your days where you can just wind down. Like for me, I basically work around, you know, I'm fully active from around 7 o'clock in the morning till around 8 o'clock at night. So just over 12 hours, I'm always active. And then I will not reply to anyone. I will just switch off for a little bit, you know, and just have, you know, sometimes I have to run late because of meetings or whatever it might be. But, you know, I give myself a time, right? I give myself a time that you can just pull back for a little bit. And those little pullback times will help you, you know, they'll help you. You try find a hobby, but it's not an easy thing, you know. Having a routine as well will help, you know, because once you're in that routine, it just feels like you have to do it anyways. But there's no harm if you just feel like you know, if you don't have tasks to do, if you can pull out and say, let me take 2-3 days off, a week off, do that, man. You'll come back way fresher. So many people in trading, whenever they have a bad week in trading, take a week off, it feels so much better. But no, man, it's a good question, and yes, I've definitely been there and constantly been there. A lot of people can relate in that spot, and it's okay to feel like that. It's part of life. Just have to push through it. But good question, man. Also, I'm going to join. What hours do you trade live with the members? I trade live during London session. Once a week, we trade live in New York, and then we have the New York live chat. The video will show you everything on the website. You're welcome to join, and see you on the other side, brother. And then after, when the stream ends, the Zoom continues. Sometimes we get trades after stream that come an hour after stream or something. Getting sleep will also greatly help. Yeah, facts. This month is my toughest month. Glad it ended positive. Thanks a lot, bro, for sharing how to be disciplined every single day. Amazing, brother. Yeah, it was also a bit of a slower start to the month for me with the interventions and all of that stuff. But towards the end of the month, I'm very grateful. It picked up heavy. Running on double-digit percentage this month, around 11%. So I can't complain, man. I like how you, when you miss a trade, you look back and said, how could I quote that? It's a good practice. Yeah, it is. You can have to be subjective. Yeah, Mackenzie, that's facts. The hardest thing is to do the same shit every single day, right? Again and again and again, and not see any progress. But it's compounding. And at some point, if you stay consistent, it all comes. You know, but this is the, you know, if you're running a business and you have trading, you know, it's big tasks. It's not going to be easy, but speak up about it, you know. It's good. I'm glad you messaged, you know. If you have anything, it's always okay to pull back, man. You know, markets, it's not straight up, right? We need pullbacks, push up, pullbacks, push up, pullbacks, push up. Do you trade the New York session? Hey man, yeah, you asked me that question. I do trade, but my main session is London. If I find a trade in London, I most likely will not take a trade in New York because I'm happy with that. I always speak to my exclusive members of how I manage the 2 sessions. I tell them, unless New York is extremely clean, or unless I see an easy option, I might risk half in New York. But most of the time, I'll not sit in front of the screens like this in New York. I'll set alerts, and then when they trigger, I'll do something. Your thoughts on US tech? What's US tech? you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. Would appreciate it. Nasdaq, what about Nasdaq? Gold closed above 4-hour resistance, ripped. Yeah, I had a small rip, man. Nothing crazy. It's playing the range. Did it close above 4-hour resistance? No, it didn't close above 4-hour resistance. I don't know where you're looking at that. Is that to be trusted? I don't know. We're in a range. Watch, if we start rejecting the top of the range, it's going to come back down. But this could be a nice liquidity grab to get us out of here. We shall see. I mean, I don't trust that there's no pullbacks in this whole move up. You know, you want to see something like this. Pullback, continue. That's a trusty move. You know? Pullbacks, pauses in the move. This. And then you buy the highs here. That I don't trust. Maybe a fake out play we can play, right? Let's see. Yeah, nothing closed above there, man. No 15-minute closed above. Look, it's the same as one. That's 2045. It just pushed straight through it. US tech is the Nasdaq. People want to look at Nasdaq, huh? We got a volume in here. Not sure where that's coming from. Let's have a quick look at Nasdaq. We'll see what we can do here with gold in a minute. Nasdaq. Oof. After that move yesterday, now it's just crabbing. Yeah, still consolidating in this daily range at the top of the daily range. We have this 4-hour support being formed here. I don't remember, this is the top of the daily range, so I don't trust this to push back up to here. Sells could make sense below this 1-hour support right here. Yeah, below this support could be an option for sells a little bit later on. That's about it. What do you mean nothing closed above 24? This is about 2045. Yeah, I'm saying nothing closed above that. We ripped straight through it. There was nothing that closed right above it and then continued. We just pushed straight through it. We closed at 2045 900, almost 2046. That's what I would say. How did you find it impossible to flip 1,000 account to 100k in 2 months? Yes. Less than a 1% chance you do that. Less than a 1% chance. $1,000 to 100k. It's not impossible, but it's like someone winning the lottery. Your chances of doing that is the same as winning the lottery. And any online, you say, oh, but my favorite influencer, he did it online and I saw a video. Yeah, come on, man. You really think if your favorite influencer, then why is his next story asking about a service that he sells? If he can flip $1,000 to 100k, why doesn't he just trade 100k and slowly grow it to 10 million? Like, come on. It's setting unrealistic dreams, man. Unrealistic dreams. Most people will lose money on a $1,000 account. Getting tired of it? Is this normal? Oh, I didn't read the one above. I'm having a hard time recently. A prop firm account has gone missing. I started. My finger is equal to 0.5 loss. I consider myself a trader, but it doesn't work. It's very difficult. I'm getting tired of all of this. Is this normal? Of course it's normal, man. It's part of a journey. Many people blow 10, 15 funded accounts because they don't know what they're doing. To learn the skill is not easy. If it was that easy, everyone would do it. This is like one of the hardest jobs, and expectations in this job is as I just said, by some influencer showing you 1,000 to 100k is already thrown off the whack. Right? If you're just making 0.5% loss, you need to realize what's going on. Right? What's going on with that? Why are you making 0.5% loss? Where are you going wrong? And it's very hard for me to tell you exactly how you're going wrong if I don't know what your trades are. You know? So good thing is now, which I like about prop firm accounts, is that they don't give you a time limit now. So there's no rush. It's a revolving balance. Just continue following the plan and make sure your plan works long term. 10-15% long term is not a difficult task. But if you were not going to pass the prop firm account anyways, then you probably weren't ready for it anyways. You know, you're not going to pass something anyhow. So stick to it, man. Make sure that you're getting feedback and you're understanding what's going on. My sister entered my room. She recognizes your voice without checking my laptop. She says that you are now my morning friend. I listen to you always, man. Respect to you, brother. What are you expecting for gold? Well, yeah, just rejected the top of the range here. If this can create some sort of 5-minute change of structure here, wouldn't be a bad idea to try sell this from the top of the range. You know, or it just rips down, you know, and we have inconsistent price action now. Ah, man, a lot of people FOMO into this up here. Kind of, if we can replicate this move here, that would be nice. What's GJ doing? Yeah, GJ is just, GJ is crap. But again, we're inside of a range here on gold, so it's always tough trading inside of a range. Maybe if we can get something closing below 2044. Again, this 1 hour time frame gave us the push towards the top of the range. So we're respecting it. 30-minute. I'd prefer to see this 30-minute close bearish or at least 5-minute change of structure. Something like this. Whenever we want to try catch a reversal, we want this type of change of structure. It's just, that's what keeps you safe long term. This type of stuff, you can't catch this. This is just weird movement here. So what I said, when there's no structure in here, this was like some big boy pushed this, and this is now being used as exit liquidity, right? When I see a move like this, this is 100% just exit liquidity, right? People are at the end of the month here. Today's the end of the month. Any chance they get, you know, to offlay buy positions, the higher it goes, they're using it as exit liquidity. Not really moves you can catch because you don't know, right? You know how many people would have ripped buy on this 5-minute close here? So many people. You'd be surprised, guys. You'd be surprised. Many people don't believe that, you know, we're sitting here keeping safe. A lot of people would have ripped buy on that high right here. Boom. Close above, they're pressing buy. You have funded or live account? I had trading my own personal capital. How worth is it trying a prop firm challenges? If you feel you're consistent and you need access to capital, I think it's a good tool. Just don't rely on it. That's my only rule. I have nothing against it. You know, I am against the ethics of the business model overall. That's just more of a personal opinion, being against the ethics. And I am against if they do end up manipulating, but that's only if they do, right? If they don't, then use it as an opportunity, but don't rely on it. If it holds 2040, we continue up. I feel so, yeah. I feel 20. Yeah, I mean, if you hold 2040, then we should just stick in this range. If we lose this 2036 is where I think we have a little bit of trouble here. Any promo for November? Promo for what? Many blown accounts right there. Yeah, definitely. With this move down, this is crazy. What was that move? 29 pips in 3 minutes. Look at this 1 minute candles. Literally. You would see so many people with buys straight down. Damn. It did this here yesterday also. Actually, no, up here that was. Hey Tradesharpe, can you review my 2 trades I took in agent session if you have time? Did you post it in the group? I genuinely believe you and Don Vo have changed people's perspectives for the better on trading. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed. Can you look at minute 30 1 hour option zones at NY time, or is it just when the 15 isn't too clean? Yeah, you can do that. The only problem is if you wait for 15 and 1 hour closes at NY, you might miss the move. You know, but yeah, if the 15 is not clean, then you can look more for the zones on 30 and stuff. Any promos for November? I can't make the amount of value I give. The amount of value I give for 55 bucks, you can't get it any cheaper. I promise you there's so much value for that. Every single, and I'm not someone here to compare, but if you go out and look at the prices of other stuff like this, you know, it's above $100 minimum. So there's no promo. When Bugatti goes on sale, I will give a discount on my group. Right? When Bugatti goes on sale, when Porsche goes on sale. Yeah, when Porsche goes on sale, I'll give a discount. Itching for the setup 2 on gold. 4 hour no bottom wick. Yeah, it could be good, but where's this stop coming from? That's what I don't understand. Where's this stop coming from? Back outside the range? No, that doesn't work on gold. You have to run it safe. What if it wants to retest up here? At least you need to give yourself a stop 2046 850. $10 pips you have though, 10 pips only. It's a bit of a deep push for me. If I can get that change of structure, will be nice. Or a 30-minute close. This is a tough range, man. You just want to be careful, huh? If I've taken a minute 30 trade, do you use 15 as watch zone? Exactly, man. Yeah, that's how you'd run it. Exactly. And make sure those 15 watch zones are not exactly where you took the trade. Like, let's say you took a 30-minute trade, and this was not here on the 30-minute, but you took a buy right here. You can't, because you're at resistance. It still counts. You rather just wait till something is above that. You know, at least make sure you have 8, 9, whatever pips, or, you know, 7 pips towards that zone, right? You put your trades in general chat? Yeah, we'll have a look. Did you learn anything from Don? You have similar opinions? I believe Don is a price action trader as well, so there will be similarities, of course, between price action traders, but no. I also do think he trades very different than me. I don't think you can compare. I think it's completely different strategies. Completely different. But price action is the movement of candles, and candles only move in a particular way, right? They go up or down and they close. So you're going to have similarities, right? It's like going to the gym and seeing someone do a bench press. Not going to say that they copied you. What is GJ doing here, man? But then 15-minute trades, we don't look 5-minute watch zones. 5 minutes not valid enough? No, it's not. You just stick to 15. 5 minutes a bit too low. Counting on bottom wick formation. Here's how I get pissed off. This trade will pay out perfectly, but I'm going to take a shitty one later. Then take this. Follows your plan, take this. If you really want to take it, then take it. No one's stopping you. It's not a trade I would take, but you can take it, right? Yeah, but I don't have to. If you want, then take it, man. You have to. This is the thing. You can't complain then. This is just not something I'm looking at the moment. I don't think it's viable for me. But you can take it for sure. Here's your top wick being formed. You want to take it, then take it. You have to also make your own decisions. And if you're going to be pissed that this plays out perfectly, then that means that you're just not doing anything at your own will. Didn't say that someone's copying. No, not at all. I don't think you can copy. I think everyone's entitled to learn something from everyone else. It just resonates when you talk about Porsches going to sale. He used to say it. Porsches? I've never heard that. For me, Porsche is just my favorite brand. People who have been watching me for a long time already know that. That's why I picked Porsche. I said Bugatti first, but I changed it to Porsche. Waiting for my Taycan. You ordered a Taycan, man. Amazing. Look at those top wicks on 4 hour. You really don't trust the sell? I don't want to run a 29 pip stop loss for a 10 pip first TP. Congrats, Brian. That's dope, man. You must share it with us when you get it. Hopefully soon. Congrats, man. That's cool. Much better than a Tesla. Wife is rich. Man's got it right, man. Man's got it right. You know, all these girls be looking for a rich man. You need to look for a rich girl. Reason why you need to look for a rich girl is because they don't expect anything. Everything they have. They have the best car. They have the best jewelry. But maybe maintenance cost is expensive. Because then they expect to go to the best places. So if you can find that needle in the haystack, which is down to earth and rich. Oh, wow. When Rolex goes on sale, he'll give a discount. Okay, deal. We'll do that, deal. Here's another thing you can do, Claudio. If you don't trust it, what you can do is go low risk. Alright, go low risk. Try your idea, note it down. It's just not my setup. It's not something I would take all the time. And 4 hour technically does have nipple wick right here, man. If this 15 can close bullish, next one close below, good. 5 minute can create a downtrend, also good. But I fully trust it to the level that I don't understand why we don't have 10 pip, we have 30 pip. No, 10 pip, you know, yeah, then, man, if you fully trust it, then go. I don't know why this is an argument between me and you. It shouldn't be. Take it. Press the button. Hurry sometime and then see what happens. And then come back and analyze. Because I don't think if you say, no, yeah, but then you can't do that. Because if it plays out, you're going to blame me. And it's always my fault. How you draw those yellow lines, it's based on Fibonacci tool or just support and resistance? Yes, support and resistance, not previous day, also current day as well. Harry, sometime I doubt who is moving the market, whether big player or system. Do you have any idea? Both, man, both. We have big players move the market, and general market movement is done by algorithms, quant firms, and you know, complex algos that are quickly buying and selling. Be careful with Donvo. He doesn't always respect RR. Sharp is more disciplined and safe. Vo will go 40 pip stop into drawdown, 10 pip win. Yeah, it's his strategy. You have to respect everyone's strategy. As long as he's profitable, you can't really deny on it. It's up to you what you want to follow or not. And that's the beautiful thing about traders, is that you just have to let them do what they want to do, and you take bits and pieces and you see if you agree with them or not. But you can't say, you know, someone is bad and someone is good, because if it works for them, then it works for them, and I have respect for that. It's not easy. It's not easy for someone to sit there and show their strategy to everyone. Many gurus and furus can't do that. They can't sit on live and do that because they don't have the skill. I can assure you that. Right? You're like a professional player, right? You sit there and everyone expects you to do something. Everyone expects you to score a goal. And if you don't score a goal, they hate. But you know you're a good player. But yeah, that's why you're entitled to all your opinion and everything. He moves to B fairly quickly. I think he's worried about the win streak, so he closes too early. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not gonna comment on others, as I just focus on me. Simple as, you know. I respect everyone. I respect everyone. Tradesharpe moves the market. Now let's get the likes up so the market can move. Facts. You know, when the likes used to be all-time highs, markets were moving good. This structure now being formed, Claudio, is where I like it more. this is now interesting me more. As this more develops, get more confirmation here. I have structure I can use. But it's a tight range as well, right? You look, you're sitting in the middle of the range. A lot of inconsistencies. What's GJ doing? Oh, nothing. End of month as well. Plans for this morning? I hope you have a tutor on your screen. Yes. Just get out of everything. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, man. I'm trying to see... Oh, there's a question before. Where does the money even come from in Forex trading? What is Forex? Forex is currencies. And currencies trade, right? People buy and sell different currencies. Hello, man. I'm trying to see the market in Tradingview, but the big line appears. It doesn't allow me to expand or anything. Do you know what that is? Not sure, man. Not too sure. Someone said they sent a trade in general chat. Let's have a look. Okay, let that load. Discord is loading, man. Which country is best for traders? Whatever you're comfortable with, man. I've born here, I lived here my whole life, so for me, it's what I know best. Harry, why do most of these gurus, influencer end up disappear? Because they have no... They ruin their reputation to grab a bag quick, right? That's what I say. It's not sustainable. They don't have a sustainable approach. They come, they sell something to people and make it seem like it's a good product. It's not a good product. People find out, the word spreads, and then they can't sell it anymore. They have to disappear. So the big players go to the clearing houses like Fedwire, DTC. Yeah, that's more for stocks and stuff. But yes, clearing houses is important for US. $30-minute close here soon. That could be interesting. Maybe a 5 leaving this zone here. I feel inside the range a little bit early to trade this. Could go break of low. Take it as a 5 trending move. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Totally fine, man. Is there any trade taken today? Not just yet, man. Just joined. What pairs do you normally trade? I normally trade GJ and gold are my 2 pairs. Any simple strategy to open a position? There's many, right? But I don't think I think a simple process can work, but there's no such thing as a fully simple strategy. Understanding of the market is complex, and understanding of one's emotion is even more complex. GJ bearish. I think it's mixed today, but yeah, slightly more bearish than bullish, but very hard to trade in this range. It's not viable for me. This is just getting tighter and tighter here. Gold trying to push up again here. Hello, are we live? Yes, we are live. Please. What do you recommend? Price action, man. Stick to price action. What do you think about the dark side of Dubai? What do you mean the dark side of Dubai? What is the dark side of Dubai? Harry, do you know you can connect your main account to prop firm account? I have seen that, but the problem is you need your prop firm to be the main because it won't copy over exact. That I don't trust. I just joined. Do I get started to learn your style and how to take your signals? There's no signals to learn my style. If you join, what you just joined? Let me see. To learn the style, you have to request access to the website if you join the group. But this, as I said, you watch the video on the website. We'll explain you everything before you join. But once you join, and if you're interested, then you have all the information on the website to learn the strategy, and you can see the plans in the chat and stuff like that. Shut up, bro. I'm okay, man. I'll keep talking. If you don't want to listen to me talk, you're welcome to leave, brother. What does BE mean? Means break even. Means you just move your stop loss to where you entered the trade, get stopped out for making nothing and losing nothing except commission. Copying prop firm with FX Blue copy works. Slippage sometimes wrong direction, sometimes in right direction, so it works out overall. Yeah, that's the problem. If I want to see how sustainable that is, but yeah. I hope that this 30-minute can close below 2045. That will give you more options for sells if we start leaving this lows down here. Or if 5 minutes starts closing a bit more bearish here. Let me see. Before this closes, let me come back. Just go toilet. $15-minute close here. Yeah, created a support, nothing much happening. I need something closing below the support before I can even entertain this to push down here. 1 hour close will be a lot easier though. Every single 1 hour close from the top of the range here actually hasn't given you continuation. Only the last one gave you continuation. This one didn't, this one reversed, but gave you at least a point to go into a profitable position. 5-6 pips. Yeah, it's probably a wait and see game. And GJ, what did GJ do in terms of closing here? Yeah, back to the bottom of the range here. Probably bounces back up to the top. If we come back up to the top of the range, maybe we can scalp this on 1 minute. What's the orange levels? Orange levels are support and resistance. You can find out how to mark these exactly if you go to resources in the group and request access to this. You'll get access, and then go to chart markup. Part number 1 of the fundamental videos. 2-part series here will explain exactly how to mark it up in depth. This will be the best place to start. But this is key support on the resistance starting from higher time frame. My brother, what about Gbpjpy USD? We can have a look. So daily time frame, closing doji here, 4 hour time frame, creating some sort of support. Looks like gold, that type of formation there. And yeah, we're at support. This is also tough in a range here. You probably need to get below this support here. So what you do is you just draw a line where that support is on the 1 hour. Something like this, and maybe you could look to take a more riskier option if you create resistance below here. At least you have this spot here. These are wicks and rejections, so be careful, but it's a big enough range to see what happened. Otherwise you're just crabbing here sideways. Yeah, like Didier says here. Scalp to the bottom. Yeah, exactly, Claudio. There's a 4 hour, there is as well. Why don't you consider the low of 2041? Maybe I'm missing it. You could be right. Which low? You have to give me a time frame. I'm looking more at 20. Oh, this low right here? Yeah, I consider it. It's just we haven't reached there yet, so I'm not doing anything with it. Do you think GJ can break the daily low later? At the moment we're ranging, so it's very hard to say. Gold might have an interesting 5-minute close here. If it doesn't push too much. Yeah, 8 pips here. Yeah, this could be an option if you're looking for it. I probably will stay out of gold in this range. I'm not looking to take too much here. But this is an option. Maybe I might go lower risk here. Let's see if we can open good top wick. Yeah. All the markets ranging, no action. Yes, I think if we break this low here on gold, could be an option if you're willing to give yourself a little bit of a... You can give yourself 12 pips stop here. Have a watch zone around 8 pips away. Max target 20 pips. Again, you're trading in a very tight range here, so is it viable for you at the end of the month? How's your month been going? How do you call out your trades? Where your alerts about set? I send out the plan. If we're not, or if we're live on screen, put a blue line and I explain the plan. So you have to listen up to the plan. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try a little entry here. If we can break this low, end of month. I think I'm just gonna go probably half risk on this, but I'm gonna try get down to this support and see what happens. Run stop probably above 2045 here, and take it like that. I think, you know, based on my position on the month, can risk a little bit of profits, and I think I would not follow. This is more of a riskier option since we're in a very tight range here. But I feel if we can break this, we can at least get down to the bottom of the range here. Something like this. At least 7-8 pips in profit, and then make a decision here as to what's going to happen here. If this 5-minute close is bullish back in the range, it's going to be a different trade. If not, then we get entered anyways. So yeah, we'll give it a shot here. Again, more of a riskier option, so yeah, if I would not take this if you're not having too much of a good month, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Mine flipped on my prop firm account. Damn, man, even on my broker didn't. What'd you say other closing about aggressive BE? It depends on the setup. On the setup, you can be, depends on what setup it is, you can be more aggressive or not on BE. Like yesterday, we were at 4-hour support. Since we're at 4-hour support, I wanted to be more aggressive with BE, which paid off, right? Otherwise, it would have hit full stop loss. Would have hit full stop loss if I was not that aggressive. We're still respecting this resistance here, so we could have a thunderstorm here. This counts as a thunderstorm as long as we respect this resistance in 33 seconds. If we don't respect this resistance in 33 seconds, I'll wait for the 15-minute close. So we'll see. Up, 10 seconds. Will we respect it or not? Needs to close a little bit weaker than this. This is closing inside for me. Yeah, we respected it. Oh, no, we didn't. Yeah, this has no top wick here, so I'm not going to enter. And we're respecting this resistance. I would be cautious with this move right now. Let me check if I have top wick on broker. I do have top wick on broker. Let's see how this will react right now from these lows. This can pop up now and re-break its low. What did you circle? I can't see what you're circling, Claudio. Five minutes many without top wicks? Yeah, I have it. I have a wick on my broker. Can go break of low here. Just not 50-50 here, man. Probably gonna, my instincts say, just stay out of this range. Feel like I'm forcing it end of month. Maybe. Three minutes to the 15 close. How will the 15 look? Yeah, interesting 15. You have this 1 minute thunderstorm as well. So that could be another entry option here. 1 minute thunderstorm. Oops. Breaking this. You can go on that. Yeah, there we go. That's one more entry option. Take it from there down. Same stop you have to run though. 15 pip stop here. Yesterday you took a BE. Why did you calculate it as a win? I didn't calculate it as a win. Look on the sheet. I'm going to try and tutor account. Yeah, you can go ahead with that. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Done TP? Let's go. Yeah, that's that zone. I would go break even here. Be careful at that zone right here. I didn't count it as a win. Where did I count it as a win, man? I put it here. Look, stream journal. Look, I haven't touched stream journal. Let it load. 0. 0 doesn't count as a win. I haven't even in the thing. So it's not counted as a win. Don't cap me, man. It was not counted. It was counted as BE. I'd watch this zone now. Otherwise you should be fine. I think he's looking at the NY record. Oh yeah, NY record is different. That's not counted towards stream win rate, or is that counted towards journal? That is not counted in here. That will not affect the journal. Are your plans under London plans feedback? No, that's your plans. That's where you send in your plans, my New York plans. Why'd you watch the 5 minute zone when you took trade 15? It's a watch. It's a watch. This is also a 15-minute support zone here. From this whole zone right here. But the trade was fine. Remember, I called that 1 minute here. You could have taken it. That was your 6% balance. Nice. That was the 1 minute. Top wick was there on a broker. Can take it. Just not forcing that for me end of... You're out for good? Nice work. Did you take it on the 1 minute call, Claudio? Just go break even at this point. And you're okay to hold it. I took it when I said so earlier. Nice. Good. Where's your London plans located? Live on stream, brother. Hassan, live on stream. We talk about it. Join the stream early and you get the plans. Sheesh. For New York, you'll see the plans in New York plans and feedback. Where's your TP, Claudio? You're holding to the bottom of the range? I would watch right here. Just join. Look at EU. Does it impact gold? 2040.7. 0.7. Yeah. Where was your entry? You entered on the break of the 15-minute low when it broke? $17. You could secure when it tapped this zone here as well. But as long as 5 minute structure is maintained here, you're okay. You can also 1 minute squeeze. Here's also a good spot to 1 minute squeeze, right? Just watch it. As long as it continues down. I'm on one lot, it's okay. Ah, okay. Euro USD melting? Yeah, people, Claudio told me, oh yeah, damn. Who's trading Euro USD? No entry though here. Very hard to take this. This was Euro news though. We have Euro news right now, right? This? Or was this later? 11:45? Yeah, this was Euro news. Inflation rate. That's why gold push. We saw inflation rate come back much better than expected. That's really important. So we see weakness in the euro, right? We see weakness in the euro. Sent in general chat. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up general chat, but it's not loading. Oh, there we go. This was an Asian trade. Yes, I like this trade. Trend? What's trend, man? This one is tough. Unless you took this on 5. I'm not sure. Or 15. If a 15 closed below, it's okay. So should I get out of gold? I was saying, yeah, that spot there. But as long as 1 minute, at this point, you said you want to hold. So as long as this 1 minute structure continues, you're okay. I mean, EU news, it's done. EU news is done. You're okay. EU news is done. You're okay. Trend means trend continuation. It's my trade name. Oh, okay. So yeah, you just watch this 1 minute structure. As long as this is respected, high is respected here, this should make its way. Can consider just closing if it taps back at this support here. If you see it come back to the 1 minute support, bounce off, like start to react off, just close it and be happy with that. 17 pips can't go wrong. It's good for London, right? You know, consider this London. If it comes back, I'll let it go lower. Well, okay, then don't ask me what to do, right? Because that's what I would do. GJ is absolutely crabbing here. GJ is a full crab market. But yeah, the second one, as long as a 15-minute close below, then it's okay. This trade here, yes, I would go break of low. We just discussed this on stream just now. This is the one I talked about. Or the 1 minute option I told you guys on stream. This one here, break of the low to go. People in the group took it. Nice to see. For me, if I had tutor account, like a play account, probably would have taken it. But no, end of month, I'm taking it a bit easy here, man. Bit easy. And then next month, boom, we start off strong. Just risk it in the beginning of the month. Tutor account is best. Yeah, it's fun. It should be good, you know, on days like this when you want to just protect profits in main. How trading is with no pressure? I know, right? Hi, I want to appreciate your time and helping me a lot, giving me big jump start in Forex. Thanks a lot. Keep doing your amazing job. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate. I lost 25k last year and now I'm here with 500 balance. Any advice for me? I want to learn trade seriously. Losing 25k is always tough, man. It's a tough spot, but you should have never put yourself in the spot to lose 25k. And this is something I say, is that people say, I don't have money to trade. I'm at such a disadvantage. Yes, you are, but people with money end up in a situation like that where they just go blow money. And that's hard-earned money. So both situations come down to the same thing, which is you have to learn the skill of trading. So if you don't want to invest in yourself, I'd recommend going through my free YouTube channel and just go and watch the videos, man. Start with the basics. Watch the 4-step strategy video here, will be really useful. And, you know, look to invest time into learning the skill, right? Invest time learning the skill. If you're looking to want to be part of a community, you can always join the community once it opens again. And, you know, that's what I would recommend you do. You don't have to, but that's how it is. What did you do with your trade, Claudio? Still holding? J hold. Diamond hands, huh? What percentage gain is good month for you? Anything 10% plus. 10% plus would be a good month for me. Anything plus is a good month for me, for sure. But I'm talking about like realistically something that will pay me, you know, would be like that. GJ is printing barcode? Definitely is. London open in 10 minutes? I wonder if that will remove the barcode here. Oh, it's trying to do something finally. Yo, Harry, FX is becoming very annoying with a lot quick entries. Sorry for the most who hold positions. Yes, it's not annoying, it's just adapting. If someone is used to just taking slower entries, then that's not my trading style anyways. I am a quick entry trader. Any trades? We just called the trade right now here, right? This 5-minute break of low. Wasn't for me. If I had 2 to account, for sure. Maybe I should have just gone super low risk, like a 3 lot, 2 lot, something like that. But if I want to go in a trade, I want to go big. That's what I'm waiting for. GJ setting up for buys into London session. I mean, if this 5-minute close is bullish from the bottom of the range, you could probably go on a buy and get away with it. But if this 1 hour close is below support, it will be doing something it hasn't done all London, so I'd be careful. Do you use magic keys? No, I don't. How many lots do you use for your typical trade? GJ, you know, normally 8, 10. Gold probably around 4, 6, depends on stop. Mainly gold, I'm running like 20 pip stops, so 4 or 5. A sell below 186,500 should be the safest in London? Yeah, I agreed. Agreed. Only issue is that we have 4-hour support right there, so you have to be break even pretty quick, right? Well, just watch it. It's 8 pips away. You have around a little bit over 8 pips. So you just have to watch it, right? Because that's a 4-hour support. Let's see what if GJ actually sell GJ. That's piss. Yes, it's very slow. Once it closes on the 30, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Anyone notice Hiroshima 1 hour candle on gold? What's Hiroshima 1 hour candle on gold? This one? Or the one before? I'm late. How many lobster I miss? Just a gold cell call I made. Didn't take it myself though. Are you a fan of prop firm? Do you use them? I don't personally use them. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of them, but I'm not against them if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, could be a good opportunity, but you can't rely on them. One hour close below 620, pretty good for the lobster. It could be interesting. I mean, it would be breaking out after ranging, but if it doesn't close below, then you're just selling into all of this mess, which could be tough. We'll see. 1 minute. Has 1 minute to make up its mind. For me, it's ranging. Gold is starting to range now. Bouncing off the top, bouncing off the bottom. GJ closing back inside the range here. Could probably allow you to get back to the top. What, 30-minute close bullish here? 1 hour closing bearish here, but back inside the range. Yeah, it's just crabbing. You can have, if it re-breaks its high here, you can probably try trade to the top of the range. That's one option if you're going to trade inside this range. Re-break its high, get to the top of the range, can do like a, you know, 3-4 pip stop loss. Today too rangy? Yes, it's very rangy. What's gold done? Gold popped up here. Yeah, that's a big rejection on the close here. 1 hour also big rejection. How much would you have to run stops? 8 pips for 8 pips. 1-to-1 break, a re-break of this high here. I'm not playing that. That's just waste of money. Unless I did one lot for fun. Re-break of its high. Crab, it is going sideways. How will you celebrate Xmas holidays? Some of my family will fly over. Probably will do that. Today just sitting like in a, just looks like we're in a ranging market, have to sit on our hands. Yeah, you could have, there are shots here and there if you want to have a bit of a gamble, you know, for fun. You can play some options here. But overall, we're generally just ranging here, you know? Whether it's viable for you or not to play inside the range. One lot for fun, that's the goal. One lot is my largest trade. Yeah, I think it's relative. I do respect it, you know, it's still, you know, I remember when I started. I'm gonna call here on Gold Trade. Good night. Cheers, Brian. Take care. See you next month. Yeah, GJ. You probably get an opportunity now. Trade back up to the high. Check oil out. Which oil? Brent, crude. Hey Harry, gold will be sideways until unemployment. Yes, definitely possible. I mean, it's normally gold likes to chill out before, you know, after such a big move here. But if unemployment gives the catalyst for us to break out today, we could have very exciting New York session. Can blow some bullets in New York. It hurts when you get alerted from your watch list. In my case, my plan, do you sell, but can't open my trade because I'm sharing my screen. Where are you sharing your screen? I need to share your screen. Oh, in work. Damn, man. Man, this is the dead London Open here. How did, Claudio, you manage your trade? Interested to hear how you manage your trade. Holding. Interesting approach. What makes you do that? I guess we can see 2080, brother. We have to see 2050 again first. Then we can see 2055, then 2060. I still trust it. Reason stated at the beginning of the trade. No bottom wick 4-hour rejections from the top. Yeah, if you hold higher time frame process, then yeah. But then give yourself room above this high at least minimum, right? You need to put, you can't just put stop above this range here. It can easily retest the top of the range and then still reject. Stop is there. It's too tight to give it that idea, man. It's too tight for that idea. Your trade is not wrong if it breaks there, right? If your idea is that at some point this 4-hour can flip, ask yourself this, is your trade wrong? Is your trade wrong if it breaks that? It's not wrong. Morning, Chizo. Adding another 20 pip? No, I'm just talking about your general plan. I mean, if it gets stopped out and still plays out, will be unfortunate. But you can add that to your journal, right? That put stops too tight for this idea. Because if you're going to run the same tight stops, then you just take profit somewhere down here at this support zone, right? That's why I was targeting this 15 minute zone. This was the bottom of our range. This was just an inconsistent. We dipped out, dipped back in. So anything using 1 minute squeeze here was good. Right as we broke structure, back above this high here, try to get out. Even up here. Or just closing up as we dip into this zone. Normally this is the top of the level. See, tap the top of the level perfectly and then reject it. First month 500 account, 2% risk. Next month 4% risk. How'd that sound? Yeah, you know, it depends on your first month. If your first month was good, just remember that if you start losing, you're gonna blow a lot of last month's profit. So you have to account. Make sure you don't. You're psychologically prepared to see bigger risk. Damn gold tutor. You also holding Antonio? Man, I would be break even down here. Of course not? Okay, good. I mean, gold is teasing with Claudio here. 2046.15. Yeah, it's a safer one. Took a sell and go, but closed when it rejected the bottom. Nice. If I go on this pace 7 months, my tutor is going to be bigger than your main. Damn. Oops, some volume in GJ. Just going to bring us back to the top of the range. Or not. Can this finally break out? Four minutes till this candle closes. Let's see. See if it rejects this or not. Bought from the bottom, smash TP? Yeah, you could play the range like that. Even 5 minute giving me confirmation to hold on gold, or am I seeing wrong stuff? I haven't seen 5 minute on gold. As long as it respects that resistance, you're okay. Yeah, your resistance here is the key point, right? You have to just respect this resistance up here. If not, then it might retrace deeper. As long as it doesn't, as long as it keeps respecting it, it's fine. And now the move of the session is done on GJ. What's the move of the session? We're still in a range, man. No move of the session. It's ranging, man. There's no move. Any candle bigger than 5 pip is move of the session. Facts. Maybe it breaks out here. I might give this a shot. End of month, break of this high. We've been ranging all morning, been struggling to break out. I feel if this is gonna go, it's gonna go. I'll either be wrong or right here. Give myself at least a shot up to these highs. Can manage somewhere around here. I'll put my stop loss just around 12 pips back inside the range. So if I'm wrong quick, because I expect this to come with volume here. So I'll basically just run it something like this underneath here. I'll not go full risk on this since it's just a shot I'm trying. But it has to close above this 15-minute resistance here. How big is too big of a move within a range? You would think twice about the break. Oh, like a, 30, 40 pip move in one candle. "34 seconds. Can we close above here?" Oh, nope. We're not. Oh, it's about to close above 6. Okay, we close below the resistance here. Gives me no way to enter. That follows my rules. But since we're respecting the resistance, if this 5-minute closes bearish here, could just sell the top of the range again. Yeah, I hit that. That was that close above, huh? Just closed above. Oh, right at actually. Still technically respecting. Yeah, close right at. I just checked it. Daily still has no wick? Yes, the wick is right here. It's very close to making a top wick. Here it's coming close to the daily top wick here. But it's a breakout moment. Yeah, if you're an impulsive breakout trader, then you would go break of this highest high here. So you'd be in already. If you're an impulsive breakout trader, you probably go break of this highest high here. So now daily has a wick though. Daily has just made its top wick. So at least it has a wick now. So at some point you could expect that to happen, which it did already. This 30-minute closes outside the range could be interesting. I've done some analysis and discovered that the GBP tends to rally up during London Open. Been watching the behavior a couple of days. Yes, these past few days it has done that. It has just rallied up on London Open. Yesterday we saw something a little bit similar, but it died off very, very quick here. We also had Euro news yesterday. You're great, sir. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. Five Thunder would be nice here. If not, if it breaks this high, if you rely on momentum to continue here, breaking this high 5-minute low, you can run. Or if this can close Thunder right now, would be perfect. How is entering on 5-book closure above relating to your playbook? It's not. We have this 15 closing bullish, so if I need to enter on a 5-minute, what's this called? Thunderstorm here. That would relate to my playbook, because that's the thunderstorm. Oh man, camera died. That's my thunderstorm setup there. That's my thunderstorm setup. Let me just set up the other camera. Fixing my other camera, don't worry. Do you have a video on the thunderstorm setup? Yes, it's on my YouTube. I do have it. There we go. Shitty camera. Can't see anything. Which side we need to go? I mean, if this 5-minute candle can close weak bearish here, I'll be happy to take it break of high as a riskier shot here, just to give myself an option here. This current 15 no bottom wick, check if it has on my broker. Yeah, I do have a bottom wick on my broker. Cheers, Mackenzie. Take care. Gold is ripping a whole 7 pips. You mean you took gold? No, just watching. Yeah, it respected this zone, right? That's what was important. Nothing closed above. That's why, see, Claudio, I told you your trade wouldn't be wrong. If you ran stop C, you would have been stopped out. Then this would have continued down and you'd be really upset. Happens a lot. Fake out on GJ? Yeah, it's populating one right now. It's pushing deep though, man. Can't get in right now. It's just ranging. It's just ranging. GJ is just ranging. Not really viable for me. You can... This is just going sideways right now. Gold as well popped up to the high. Now popping down to the lows. Similar thing happening. Just going sideways. That's that. Come on, man. Come on, what? Widen your charts to see the candles. Yeah, here you go. You know, if you consider this a fake out here, would be nice to see 15 close in the range, or you rip it off this 5 here. Break of low, get back down, but you have to run negative risk reward. You run 17, 18 pips stop, your target here 12 pips. So 18 for 12 pips. Go low lot size. But it's just ranging, it's just ranging. You're just making excuses here. Be careful gold doesn't start ranging, Claudio, in between these 2 points here. Now gold should not need to break this high, so you could move your stop down to this high. This is a barcode, man. If you scan this, you take you to destination. Screwed. But yeah, this is why you wait patience for the breakout here. A lot of people again took it a break of this high here. Same on what happened on gold, right? Same thing. People would have taken it here. Boom, they get screwed. Can I have setup 3 on GJ 4 hour? Yeah, it already played out the setup 3. Already broke the low. I mean, if you want to play that, then yeah, you go re-break of the low. And then you have to run current candle stops, 31. Because you base it on higher time frame. Yeah, this is just chopping, man. Yeah, rangy session here for me, guys. Probably gonna call it a session. Price is just going sideways here. I mean, if you enjoy playing the range, then it's pretty simple. Buy the bottom, sell the top. You could probably, if another 5-minute candle closes bullish here, you can probably buy the top to the top again here. You know, catch 8 pips at a time with spread. If that's something you want to play, then you can play it. Just don't go below profits at the end of the month here. Remember, last day of the month here. Don't go do something stupid, ruin your month for next month so you don't have bullets. If you're going to fire bullets, you're better off firing bullets at the beginning of the month, right? Use profits from last month into next month. That's always the way. Then you're basically playing a free roll, right? That's how you have to do it, right? So, yeah, GJ's going sideways here. Gold as well. Had one opportunity. Now it's trying to make its way towards the downside. Just have to, you know, be careful if you're still holding gold that it doesn't reject off these lows that it was already made. Probably just close up so you're done and can call it a day. But, you know, at some point, this can slowly trickle its way towards the downside here. Especially now that we've already retested the top. It has no business leaving this zone again. Anything leaving that zone, it will be wrong. And that's basically it. So, appreciate everyone. And couldn't join your group. Can you explain that quickly? I'm on your supporters from the Philippines. Which group? The Discord group? Free Discord? Free Discord, just check a different browser. If you're talking about the exclusive group, make sure that your credit card is supported or something like that. You can always DM me. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next month. And gonna have some good trades, I feel. As soon as GJ gets out of this range, should be good. Should be good. Looking forward to it. So, with that being said, guys, again, if you want to play the range, just be careful. Don't do anything stupid. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care.